Hello, my darlings. Welcome to Soraya Sobada's Fierce Cooking Show. I am the super sexy, super fabulous, and super desirable Soraya Sobada. Welcome to my kitchen. Again, welcome to my show. Anyhow, today we're talking about HRT. The last video I did about HRT was back in Long Beach, California. So I was really looking into a natural herbal way of transitioning. The doctor that I had in my early transition was also an endocrinologist, and I spoke to him about going herbal, and he was like, girl, you're going to take forever to get the benefits that you want. And so I gave into synthetic. I gave into the estradiol pills. I gave into Spiral as a T blocker. And I only did that for about 4 or 6 months. And then I got a lead from a trans friend about an endocrinologist in California. Her name is Kristen Vierregger at Metamorphosis. I will put her phone number because she was excellent. She put me on the route of having bicalutamate as a T blocker instead of Spiral. Kristen Vierregger was the first doctor who pointed out progesterone as being a really good plus to make the process bioidentical. So the more bioidentical the regimen of HRT is, the better off I'm going to be. Dr. Kristen Vierregger was the first one to kind of educate me on that. And then I started taking injections with her. I was self-inject, and I can't believe that I had the ability to do that. That's how bad I wanted to transition. And so I came off of hormones for a while. In 2019, I was just taking estradiol pills. And then I went back to Kristen Vierregger. Okay, cool. Through the beginning stages of COVID, I had her again. Then I didn't have her. I went with an endocrinologist in New York, and I didn't care again for the way they wanted to present HRT therapy, which was with patches. Patches were itchy for me. They didn't stay on. And they wanted to introduce Spiral again, and I didn't want Spiral. So I was kind of swimming with that for a little bit, patches, kind of going with that. And then I came across Dr. Will Powers through a YouTube video. And I was just so amazed by his approach. It was similar to Kristen Vierregger, but he just seemed like, wow, like a really detailed doctor and endocrinologist, like really getting into the details of like the body and of transgender care. And I, for one, did want to keep functionality of my penis. And hearing Dr. Will Powers, like I really felt he was really giving his patients whatever it is that they wanted. Kristen Vierregger, I paid out of pocket. Dr. Will Powers, I pay out of pocket. The endocrinologists I was getting through like local healthcare centers, and they're totally fine. But I like getting a little bit more time with my endocrinologists. And I felt Kristen Vierregger was giving me time. And then definitely when I heard Dr. Will Powers, I called his office and I got on his waiting list. It took about 10 months to a year to get a call to see if I wanted to come on board with him as a patient. And so I said yes. The pluses of an endocrinologist, I'm not just going to say Dr. Will Powers, because I believe Kristen Vierregger too would have offered me these things. A cream that I have for the factory installed part to keep like functionality. And I have to give a lot of props to Dr. Kristen Vierregger because there were medical documents that I needed that she was able to provide to me right at the time I was transitioning away from her to Dr. Will Powers. I appreciate that, Dr. Kristen Vierregger. You were fabulous. You really were. You really gave me a very Julie Andrews type of thing when I first came to see you, which was very comforting. The sound of music and the sound of transitioning into an attractive Puerto Rican transgender woman, which I like to think I look pretty good for 63. I'll be 63 next month. And these breasts will be a year old next week, February 24th. So she did good. She did good. But Will Powers, Dr. Will Powers, and I call him my first name because to me they're like friends. They're both doctors. But Dr. Will Powers, testosterone cream, so I'm pretty okay down there. I like that. I like for it to kind of wake up and work, and it's like a Geiger counter for me sometimes. I'm not ready to give that up. I don't think I need to at this time in my transition. And then another thing that Dr. Will Powers has given me is progesterone cream, which I got to do this with it. Mwah. Because this is amazing. Dr. Powers has suggested that I apply it on my breasts to help the nipple widen and grow. I do think my breasts are bigger since the implant. Maybe there's more fat that's been distributed. I don't know. I don't do it every day now. I do it once in a while. It can also go on my face. So I do apply it on my lower face here, mid to lower, because I feel that's where I have maybe more lines and wrinkles. Having these options with an endocrinologist is amazing. Another thing I will say about Dr. Will Powers, I send him a message about anything medical beyond HRT, and that doctor gets back to me within 24 hours. I am sure Dr. Will Powers has a list of patients. I know he's not like playing frisbee and stuff. Like, I know he's into video games and his cats. So, I know he's not pussyfooting around. I know the doctor is on it with a lot of patients. A lot of patients. Yet, and see, this is what I really like about any service provider, is that if you say anything that bothers you, Soraya, let me know. Like, if you're feeling uncomfortable, let me know. Soraya, are you feeling uncomfortable? Let me know. Send me an email. I'll get right back to you. That didn't happen with the prior endocrinologist. It would take a really long time. I'm going to put a little video clip on this video so you can see my body. It doesn't have the fabulous Donna Summer wig. This is my Donna Summer wig. But you're not going to see my face today, maybe just a little bit. But I want you to see this. Soraya is giving you the body. I am going to give you the body. The body is amazing. Granted, I did get a Brazilian butt lift by Dr. Siamak Aga. I had my body contoured for a female. Yes, I had that plus. I sold my home to start my transition. So this body I paid for. Breast augmentation, I didn't have to pay for this. This came last year as a gift through my insurance as a transgender woman. I qualified with my gender dysphoria to go for breast augmentation. Dr. Adam Perry, God bless him, he did a beautiful job. My body looks and feels amazing. But I did have that head start with Dr. Siamak Aga with body contouring. I had my own tissue placed up here with that surgery, and I had gotten a Brazilian butt lift. You could certainly see what's happening in my top. I had that edge, and I paid for it. And I did it solvently, but I miss my apartment, but I've been okay. And I have to give lots of credit to Dr. Siamak Aga and Costa Mesa, California. I mean, that doctor, if you've lost a lot of weight and have excess skin, and if you haven't, and you want to augment your body to make it more feminine, he is the doctor. He is the man. He is the doctor. Like, my body's hooked. I mean, I had my arms, my inner thighs, everything done. I came out with some swelling, some eczema, whatever they call it, on my ankles, lower legs, and arms. Not a good thing. In hindsight, I would have split the surgeries up because I think it was a lot for my body to handle. He thought that I could handle all of it, but I did have that complication. Just saying. So not everything is perfect all the time, but hey, 95% better than the body I had before. And I do not think I would be this femme looking body-wise had I not gone through the body contouring. HRT is not going to do that. And keep in mind that I started my transition at 55 years of age with I have a history of an eating disorder and massive obesity. I've lost and gained hundreds of pounds, so I had a lot of loose skin from weight loss, weight gain, and from aging. So if you're young, perky, and sweet, then you've got decades of a head start than I did as an older person transitioning at my age of 55. So I'm just saying all that maybe contouring might help, but if you do go that route, you will just need a little bit. I did the whole thing because I had a lot of loose skin everywhere. HRT is just going to do so much in body feminization. So I want to mention a bit of where I am now with my HRT. I kind of went through it a bit, but again, the testosterone cream really helps. I only put it on once a week. I do a Friday night thing, and I just put one click on, and I put it on my privates down there. The Biker I no longer need because my T block has been blocked pretty nicely. It's down low. I don't need any blockers. Progesterone I swear by. This also they say has like an antidepressant thing. I know for sure this helps me sleep really well. You're to take it before going to bed. And I have like a really high dose of this. I take 200 milligrams, 2 of them every night. And what I've done now is recently I just started splitting it. So I'll take one capsule and I'll puncture it and insert it anally. I tend to wake up like about 11, 12 o'clock because I go to sleep really early because I wake up early. So if I do wake up, I take the second capsule orally. The progesterone did cause in the beginning. I was fighting with everybody in dreams. I was doing rock and sock and robots. It was really weird. And then it eased off. And then now I have like pretty good dreams. I don't have nightmares. I am really in love with high-end endocrinologists. And when I say high-end, they're like really cutting edge. Really, really cutting edge. So Dr. Will Powers, if you're watching this video, thank you. Thank you so much. I am so glad I have you as an endocrinologist, as a doctor, and as a friend. And Kristen Vierregger, if this gets to you in some way, some form, thank you for putting me on the path. Okay? And I really want to thank all the healthcare doctors I've been to. St. John's Wellness in Los Angeles, the staff there. I want to thank Mount Sinai for a little bit that I was with them. They were really good. I was with them through COVID when I was living in the van. They gave me great care. They were checking on me every week through telehealth, making sure I was okay in the van. I thank them for that. And then Northwell Health. Wow, really amazing. I'm really happy with my HRT regimen. I'm really happy with my endocrinologists, Kristen Vierregger and Dr. Will Powers. I'd like to know what's going on with you and your HRT. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I just offered you 2 really great leads for HRT. Yes, you may have to pay out of pocket like I do, maybe not. But I believe transgender care and HRT is crucial. HRT is crucial for transgender folks. And I believe investing in that with a really, really good doctor is really, really important. So I hope you found this video interesting and helpful. And I hope you continue to support Sarai Sobadas Beer's Cooking Show. Definitely like and subscribe. So I'm just going to give this progesterone cream another kiss. I'm going to get the label out this way. And I will do the testosterone cream and keep some hope alive as well. And I really appreciate the tools, my arsenal of my HRT regimen. So thank you for watching this episode. Thank you for supporting Sarai Sobadas Beer's Cooking Show. Bye. This was helpful.